Greetings and welcome to myself, Nick C, here from Saturday, the 25th of April 2026, the day that Southampton got, of course, just about knocked out by Man City 2-1, and Man City in the home kit and Southampton in their away kit and the yellow kit, which I couldn't understand anyway. Eka didn't have enough to actually beat Man City this time round. But it was at Wembley in the semi-final. We got as far as we could, but of course, unfortunately, didn't quite get to the final, which was going to be difficult anyway. But of course, that pushed aside. We forget about that and move on, and it's not worth getting upset about these days, especially with the big money of football. But yeah, let's brush that aside now. Craig Pawson was in charge, by the way, in black. But anyway, of course, it was on the British Basham Corporation, which is otherwise known as BBC. But of course, we'll brush that away as well. And of course, start focusing on Feastown Park, as we call, of course, ourselves. But it's actually named Easttown Park. It's a lovely, beautiful countryside. I suggest people check it out if you're in the area of East Anglia, or of course able to travel to that beautiful countryside with the beautiful sounds of the birds, which of course are just wonderful to hear anywhere, especially in the lovely warm weather. But of course, first of all, I take some lovely pictures of birds. I do some bird watching, and also, of course, some other things that I discuss as well. Find out what that is in just a minute. But find out also what animals do I actually capture. Do I do bird watching or other animal watching? Is it dog walkers or is it bird watching? Find out when you watch these clips here. And don't forget, of course, between that video clip and the end clip, which of course goes into sort of like a darkness area, because you see the moon in the picture on the slide pictures, and of course a video that I did as well, added onto the video. And yeah, in between all that, I had done a live broadcast on TikTok with background music on part number 1, but unfortunately we didn't finish part number 2 because the signal was against us. So that was a little bit of a downfall, and you'll find out why we think the signal might have gone dead at that point. But it was only just what we thought at the time. But here is the clip as we cross over now. Well, I'm just about outside the gates of Easttown Park in Hayville here, waiting for an Uber back, funny enough, back to Chalkstone Way. But of course, yeah, we had some really great music. Unfortunately, our stream of 4G went a bit berserk, which means, of course, the heating of the ring caused the problem. Yeah, somebody had a ring which had some energy, supposedly to stop evil spirits. Have you heard of that ring? Well, yeah. Should I buy it? Should I not? Obviously, they wouldn't be allowed to sell it otherwise. Somebody bought it in Barrows and Evans today for £1. But anyway, of course, thank you very much for joining us here. I'm live pretty much in the car park here. There's no car actually here because it's probably closed at a certain time. I'm surprised the gates are still open, actually, but it closes at a certain time anyway. So, yeah, would anyone notice if you did have a car here? But, of course, yeah, it probably closes around about 6 anyway, 6 or 9 o'clock. But anyway, I'm waiting for a Wait and Save Uber, and hopefully that'll be enough signal to get an Uber back. Because if you haven't got a signal on your app, you can't get a taxi. That's the only problem about that. Anyway, yeah. This is Couples Road, by the way. This is where the main Roman Way housing estate is. And, of course, pity they can't allow parties here. As long as it's sensible, maybe a during the day party at a certain time would be better than an evening one. But I did see some dog walkers stating it was going to be a good couple of days of sunshine, which is fantastic news. 2 dog walkers, middle-aged females, and a couple of women there, obviously over 18, but of course they had their dogs walking around at the park here at this time of night. So yeah, interesting. It's getting nippy now, so I'm going to leave it for now. Thank you very much for watching wherever you have been watching. Cheerio for now, and we'll carry on hoping to promote that positivity for you. Cheerio for now.